It comes out from the Bible. Forgive me, I haven't even said happy birthdays to you too this morning. Um, and I believe God has given you another mileage, another year for you to enjoy, for your loved ones, for Steri, for Stanley, and for all your children. Mitchell and George, who is up there in Australia, for Matilda, Claire, and Johnny, including all the people that you have in your beautiful home, as well as Jackie and Kimani. I believe you're back as well on your trip when you traveled to Palau, also to Australia, which I believe that you have really enjoyed that with a little big reunion that had happened in Australia with your grandfather, having your mom to travel, or grandmom to travel all the way from America. So what a great reunion. And I believe that's the best birthday gift you can even ask yourself for. So once again, not only to Jackie and Steri, to those of you that have today is your birthdays, happy birthday from the studio here in my TV. But for those two, because I know them, I send great birthday wishes, and may God bless you with a great year towards the next year, and whatever that you have been sitting on, desiring, writing your list with your walk with God, may He be, the giver and the rewarder of your faith in everything. Sometimes you feel like you're not acknowledged for the good works you do, or people around you, they don't take the time to say thank you. And sometimes you feel worn out, and sometimes, most of the times, you feel so burnt out. If you too are feeling that, or those of you that have today's their birthdays, and sometimes you feel unappreciated, well, know for a fact that whatever you do, you're not just doing it to them. If you believe in God, you're also doing it to Him, and you matter to Him, and He knows that. So thank you for the great. I believe the only thing that we can be so grateful for, that God has given us this breath of life to last another birthday. So. Have a great birthday bash, if not anything different you're having at home, at least to know that your loved ones love you so much for today. Well, we were talking about a lot of things when we were out there in the London Eye, focusing mostly on the view and everything that was happening out there. And for us, it was a revelation. We used to go, I didn't really think of getting on, we said, okay. And then we were always running out of time because we always finish all the programs, the event that we go to. So it becomes an afterthought to drive through, look, and to think to yourself, okay, should we, shall we do it or not? But we never really got onto it. We always go to Buckingham Palace
because it's easy.
It's easy, like you just go around, watch and everything, but not really for the London Eye, because most of the times you come to the queue, the line is so long, and it just put you off. So. But I would like to acknowledge and thank you, Team UK, for organizing the London Eye as part of the event placement. So it was really, really beautiful. And as we got onto that capsule, as you call it, because it's about 18 capsules and take a maximum of about 25 people in one capsule. And 32 capsule. And then when we got into that capsule, briefing by the tour guide that was, in the same with us, and having the people that we have actually traveled with, a few of them have been there for the last 19 years, 22 years. All this number of years, and for them to also mention the fact that it's their first time. So it's always the first time for everything. And but one thing, after that trip, because it's all centered, there's an aquarium right underneath there, within the shopping place or within the souvenir place underneath, where the London Eye is. And then when you look out into the River Thames, there's another, sightseeing a trip at the River Thames that can be ticket bought together through the London Eye. And there are other ferries out there that organize the same thing as well. And if you take out a day, it can be a day full of activities, a day full of fun, because it's a lot to do. We only did one, and we took the tube to Buckingham Palace. Other than that, there's a lot of things out there. And the Hyde Park, it's beautiful. River flowing, and you have this kiosk of fish and chips and ice cream. They even organize the seats out there in the park for you to sit. So when we walk past, when we walk past, we see these people, sitting there reading their books out there. The chairs are just organized out there in the park, line up. For a moment, you'll see, you'll think, are they having any event here? There's no stage, but it's just full of chairs line up. So it was a beautiful experience. And because it's so beautiful, and because we receive feedback.